A Ford driver.
Yo, dog.
Guess what I'm going to get?
Another Ford?
My Ford.
Are you really?
Yeah.
On today's episode of Watch JR Go, I get my F-250 back. Again. What is going on, guys? I'm Watch JR Go, and I know you guys have been following along the F-250 saga for a while now. And in the last video, I was coming home from Kansas City, and the truck blew up. There was a waterfall of diesel fuel going everywhere. It was pouring all over the ground, just flying down the street, smoke screen. It was crazy. So we pulled over, we got this thing off the road when we saw it was leaking, and that was it. That stranded us up by Kansas City. So I've spent the last few weeks hitchhiking around the city. As you know, I'm carless, had nothing to ride except my skateboard, and people were being very unfriendly to hitchhikers around here, even though my sign seemed very genuine to me, but that just didn't end up working out. So today, let's head over to the shop and pick my F-250 up. The word on the street is my F-250 is fixed. So let's take the skateboard. Obviously I don't have any other cars. And let's get over there and get my truck.
Never been here before. The truck got here on its own. This is where CarMax sent my truck. A brand new shop that's right down the street from my house. So we just skateboarded Main Highway and we are here. The shop looks nice. Let's get this preview, guys. Get this preview. Oh, got the snap-on wall. Good stuff, good stuff. She's pretty. Crevice tubing. I like it. And they have the drive-through Hunter alignment thing that I need in the shop.
We got the keys back and an invoice, and we're gonna talk about that invoice in just a second. Let's get back to the truck. It's a very long walk. As you guys know, I couldn't be bothered. This thing still smells like tons of diesel fuel. Tons of it. It's like a diesel tank I just walked up to. All right, back on the road. Good old F-250's back. Can't believe it broke right at 70,000 miles. Wow, I cannot tell you how much I miss this truck. It's like getting out of a Civic and hopping into a literal castle that you're driving. All my stuff's here. It's like 1,000 times more comfortable than the old Chevy. Oh, old Chevy gets it done, but this thing is nice to drive. Oh, it's so much faster too. 8th throttle and it just launches all the time. Crazy what the new trucks are like. And we're back. The F-250's home, my favorite truck to be out driving. And I've got the paper right here with what happened on it. So, customer concerns. Diagnostic on fuel system that blew up. When starting, there's a waterfall of fuel. This happened. A reduced power message popped up and said diesel was going everywhere. Seems right. That's what I said. And we got some warranty stuff on here. And then it says tech scanned and found code P0087 for fuel rail low pressure bank 1. On engine start, could see fuel leaking under center of engine, was able to pinpoint leak to cylinder 3 injector supply tube at the rail connection. Will need to inspect on teardown to see if any further damage occurred, but at minimum will need to replace fuel supply pipe and fuel filters. This is a return system and there will be severed metal from the threads on fuel rail in it. It will be in the filters. There's a chance the entire fuel rail will need to be replaced if any metal was sheared, causing the leak. So, what they ended up doing was remove and replace fuel filter, and they remove and replace the fuel injector supply pipe, and installed all new seals. And the labor there was about $750, and for some reason there's another charge from the warranty company for $138. Kind of interesting. Maybe that's the diagnosis charge. I don't know. But I paid about $250 on that $900+ invoice because it's a Repair Pal shop and they're the CarMax warranty provider, so it all worked out really well. Anyway, truck's back. I'm happy. I put 20-30 miles on it so far. Seems like it's doing pretty well. It does smell like diesel everywhere, like I mentioned. It smells like a literal diesel tank, so I might go to the car wash and do the underbody wash real quick and see if we can start solving that problem. But no matter, my baby is home. Oh. Look at that, Bill Ford tough. Now the shop did say this problem is super common with the F-250 right now. Unfortunately, that's why it took so long to get fixed. They said there were 6,000 orders for the parts we needed in front of me. That's the regular orders and the emergency orders. The emergency orders come out first because it means the vehicle's down. I don't know, that didn't help us at all because they ordered those parts like 2 weeks ago. So it was gone for quite a while for being just a couple hours of repair time, but yeah, it's back. And if you have an F-250, maybe look forward to that happening to you. Hopefully you're not down this long. And I feel like somebody should be out there making aftermarket parts to replace this stuff. If it's that common, like, you could make a lot of money. If there's 6,000 orders sitting out there, charge 20 bucks a pop for the part. You do a little billet piece, won't cost you anything. Who knows? But that's it. The F-250's back on the road, and hopefully that doesn't happen again for a long time. Now I can drive to Colorado and get the aerial atom done. I was gonna use the rental that's in the warranty, covers 7 days of rental truck or car. I was gonna get them to rent me a truck, and I was gonna take that to Colorado to take care of the atom, because hey, what's a free truck to keep the wear and tear off of yours? Sounds like a great deal to me. But now we get to pull it with a nice truck. All right, back to the R8. Huge thank you to Johnny, even though he's not even in the US right now. John, one of his employees, let me borrow the battery charger real quick overnight. This is the only real battery charger in the world, as far as I know. I've never seen another one like it, but it has a 100 amp tuning mode and a 300 amp engine start, which is insane. So it's the only one you can trust to charge any type of battery and just actually being good at life. The new one charges LiPos too for cars like McLaren's, like they have LiPos from the factory. So anyway, I've been trying to buy this thing forever. It's $900. This one just the other day just popped, the one I had on the car, and obviously even at max it can only put out, does it even have engine start? 15 amps. So that's not even enough to like keep this thing alive while we're tuning. I needed the tuning mode. So before he flashes this, I'm probably gonna turn that charger all the way up so it's running at 14 volts. We do need to do that quickly. It's reading out the ECUs right now, so power off. Give it a couple seconds. Come on, hurry up. Don't kill my ECUs. Flash on. There we go, flash mode, 14.2 volt. This thing literally turns into an alternator, and you have to have it to flash cars. And I wish I could buy one. Really wish I could. Pretty critical here. Miraz is remoted in right now on TeamViewer, and he's reading out the ECU right now. It looks like now we're on write attempt and successful write version 6. So they've been written a couple of times. Hopefully this time when he recalculates the checksums, we're good to go. And if this charger doesn't solve it, I don't know what the deal is. The ECUs will have to come back out, get shipped off to New Jersey again. I can't go through it again, all right? I can't. Don't do that to me. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. So, as long as this works, I'll be able to drive the car. And then we can start iterating on the tune. And every time it has to be flashed, I'll need this charger. So I do need it. I'm sure other people make chargers, but when it comes to critical tools, like there's no one else I trust. Torque wrenches, battery chargers. It's the only thing they sell that you have to have. It took about an hour to read them out and get backups again. And Miraz is going through right now and figuring out our game plan and everything that needs to be done to tune it one more time, to flash it one more time. Basically, if I turn the ignition off, we're gonna be stuck for hours with no access to the car because it'll need a battery pull and we don't know how long it'll take to reset. We know it's way longer than 15 minutes, but probably less than one entire night. So, he's sitting here on TeamViewer right now and I'm watching to see what the next move is. We're texting at the same time, so no new texts. Last thing I told him is if I cycle the ignition, we won't be able to get back in. So I'll let him make the call. This thing's being a champ. Car's been on for 2 hours now. Impressive. It's nothing like having an alternator. The other thing is these get super hot. Oh, not bad right now. Not bad. Maybe because it's maintaining the 14.2 volts instead of having to like actually force it into the car. I've got the lights off, of course. I'm doing everything I can to mitigate the battery drain. That thing's cranking it out. Here we go. Don't cycle the key. Okay, I won't. There you have it, the update on my baby. She's home. I'm very happy. And now this one can go away. This house is getting real crowded having all these cars back over here. Anyway, like I said, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop.watchjrgo.com where you can get cool shirts just like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And I will talk to you next time. Trucking! Look how much bigger the F-250 is. Like, there's 10 inches of hood on that thing. I bought an Xbox Series X from a scalper today, so I've got Forza 7 rocking right now. I had to just rip everything apart to get all this done. And I pulled the racing sim back out, and I've been playing with my Abarth 695. I got all this out because it's moving over to the shop for reasons. Coming soon!